So we have our offers all made. And when a customer now goes to the checkout page and pays, they are going to have access to their products. And they get these via going to the library. So you will notice the settings for most of our checkout post purchase we have is to directly take that person to the member library. And it's important to edit this library page because they tend to have quite a lot of generic Kajabi templatey bits in there, which we definitely don't want. And we want to make sure this is perfect into brand. So if we go to website and then website pages, you'll see we have all of these pages, which it's probably worth looking through some of them. I would recommend also building your whole website on Kajabi if you don't already, instead of just a landing page that we have looked through. So building the website is exactly the same logic as the landing page section we looked at. If you want, you can even make a landing page your homepage by going to settings and then going into site details and scrolling through and just changing. Here we go. Changing what you want your homepage to be. So you can make it a landing page, for example. Or like the good thing is now also you can save sections within your template. So, or you can literally just copy and save sections and import them into other pages. We've digressed slightly. So let's go back to our library. So login and library are the most important ones for now. So let's go to library and click on customize. You see here, this has this generic kind of block here. So for a library, some people like to make it look really nice and have a background image, has some text welcoming them. I personally just like them to get right into the product. So any product they purchase will just be here and they can view it. So if you want to, just like the website landing pages we made, you can change the background image, change the text, change the call to action, or you can just delete it. So I'm just going to delete it. And then got this menu here for dashboard member directory. I'm going to delete that as well. So I like this really clean. In the templates, they also try to make you have these upsells so you can also buy other elements. Some people like to do that. And if you want to, you can literally just select other offers that you sell. Or again, you can, like I like to do, I just like to make this really clean. I'm going to delete every section and then click save. So on these web pages, if you change some of the colors for one and the text for one, it will change for all of them. So that's different to landing pages. So if I change my colors, I can choose the colors I've saved before, some purples. I can choose all this kind of stuff. Do I want my buttons to be full width or auto? Do I want them to be solid or outlined? So if you just save as you go along, you can see how this is all looking. Yeah, it's all changing. Button color, if you want it to be different colors. Same as the landing pages, you can choose the sizes of the header tags and the body fonts, etc. What color you want the error messages to be. Really simple. And we've already added in our logos, etc. as well. So that's all we really need to look at. And then if you want to go to the login, so this is important as well, because every time they're going to go back into your account, they're going to have to click on this to log in and access it again. So we go to login, and we can, again, just make sure you're happy with the colors. If you want to add any background here, so you could potentially make this black. How's that going to look? Yeah, great. And then you can change the text, etc. you want by going to style guide and scrolling down, just changing some of the placeholder text, etc. So yeah, it's really neat. It's worth looking at and spending some time on, because otherwise it will use the generic Kajabi colors, some of the template bits, and we don't want that. We want to make sure that no one has an idea that it's through Kajabi.